After being hard stuck 2K rating for a couple weeks, we had the pleasure of rank 1 Hunter Robotz joining us to watch some games and offer some coaching on our PHDK games. Robotz offered a wealth of knowledge, and since this coaching session, we've gained over 150 rating with no signs of slowing down. I wanted to share this video as it contains a lot of useful information, even if this isn't the comp you're playing. I'll leave timestamps of whose POV Robotz was watching down in the comments so you can skip ahead if you'd like. If you like this video or found it helpful, make sure to subscribe and feel free to leave any critiques down in the comments if you notice other misplays, as we're always looking to improve.
Nanner is the hunter. I don't know if he's able to.
Oh, let me get that stream. Going right into it.
Oh baby. 5, 4, 3. Perfect. Alright, let me know when you're stunned.
Oh, you're going right full damage right away.
Come on, Hunter.
Done?
P.S.
I missed my trap.
Hunter
The
seared.
nerves.
Same style.
The nerves.
Yep.
Power
Where's
infusion.
Barrel, anyone?
Getting trapped here, probably full. Stacking you.
Mind games.
Blind Hunter. Come on, Peril.
I cannot find. Do you have a mark on you, Reflex?
I
Oh,
was-
there you are.
Anything I'm healing?
Big heal.
I can try to get for a stun. I baited it. Fuck, that was terrible. I'm tricketing.
Still on Peril. I've stunned for him. Stun.
Rapture. Cheetah. Survival of sacrifice.
Popping you in Nanner. Oh, never mind, I can't. You got full variance.
Mind games.
Right there on me now.
Same spell.
Up here. Cool. You gotta live, Nanner. It's on you.
Blind,
Trap.
blind both.
Trap full. I'm bubbling.
Come on, Hunter.
Oh my god.
Big heal.
Popped you. Still have one left.
Fittest survival.
Go Peril.
Alright, stun.
Running freeze.
That's swap.
Preventing him.
I'm on Hunter.
Big heal.
Got locked. Pointed.
Same spell.
Not dead.
Trap.
Back on Peril.
Mind games.
Silence.
I need you to back out. And try to
Yep.
catch up.
Gripping Peril away.
P.S. Big heal.
I'm on Peril.
Big heal.
I have stun soon. This.
Power infusion.
Stun, I'm gonna get.
Rapture.
I think you're dead.
Trapped.
Trapped.
Fuck.
Alright, so first, I think you should use Tank Pet every game. Don't use Freedom Pet.
Okay.
Pet is going to give you more health, and it gives you a BM heal. It's a 20% health buff plus a heal that you can use while you're in stuns. So that's you're going to basically go into every game with 2 heals. And the one you can use while stunned. So like those oh shit moments when the Feral opens you and your ally gets CC'd, you know you have that heal in your back pocket. Second thing is you're not using rapid fire. You're prioing other buttons over rapid fire when rapid fire is your best ability, and your whole build is based around it. So the way it works is rapid fire makes your aim shot cast faster, and then you have a chance to reset the cooldown of rapid fire with the aim shot. So if rapid fire is off cooldown, you don't want to be using aim shot because you might get a free rapid fire by using aim shot. So you want to use rapid fire, buffs the cast time of aim shot, and then you use the aim shot, like the increased speed aim shot, to get rapid fire back. And so there's a lot of times you could have been doing a little bit more damage by spamming rapid fire. You want to basically use that button 100%. Like, there's times where if you have rapid fire off cooldown and you're like running away, you can use arcane shots just to dump a little focus, since you're going to regen focus with the rapid fire. But you don't want to like try to pry rapid fire as a focus builder. You want to use it as your main damage. So tank pet and rapid fire. The other thing is, especially versus a comp like that, you just want to like not be the target. Like, they're clearly going you. Your DK is going to be harder to kill there. So like a misconception with like hunters, and you're going to hear this from like people in your shuffles and shit, is like, why aren't you trapping and all this shit? But you don't have to get traps. Your damage is really overwhelming as Mark. So what I think you should try to do these next couple games, look, if you can get a scatter trap, like if that priest is running in on your pally for fear, or and they're off DR, or they're running in for fear, or they just are running like in the middle of your team for whatever reason, toss that scatter on them and then trap off of that. But other than that, just try to do as much damage as you can and only trap off of your stun or the DK's blind. So DK can use grip on the healer, blind the healer. You trap off that without ever having to push in, because you're way too squishy to like push out and like get traps. You're gonna take way too much damage just getting a trap, and like sometimes you're gonna get CC'd on your own trap and not even get the damage to go. So like take advantage of the DK's chains. Like whoever is training you, any melee or anything, should pretty much have chains on them like a lot of the time. Be smart with your disengages on like the grips, and just play back and do damage. Because what would be really good there is if all your stuns were used for trap on the healer, and then you scatter the hunter to stop his trap. So like sitting back, stun trap, just doing goes on this feral. I would also not, like, unless that feral is running from you guys the whole game, like running around pillars, just stunning you and running, and the hunter's in the one in your line, I would be like chasing that feral down. He's the best target on that team in that comp. So go the feral as much as you can. And then one good thing you can really do is when your pally gets stunned, you only have 3 seconds to land that trap. Scatter the hunter, and then he's not going to be able to get a trap. And if he wants it, he's going to have to scatter for the trap and not have it for you or the DK. So.
All right.
All right.
Info.
Lots of good stuff, yeah.
That was a
How
lot.
long
Oh my god.
How long do you think you'll be around?
I'll be here for a little bit.
Okay.
Sweet.
Well,
Start with the tank pet. Do you have a tank pet?
I cannot find the damn stable mask.
Do I need to leave the queue real quick?
Go talk to the guard at the bottom of the stairs.
Also, if you notice anything the DK should be doing, that's me. So please let me know.
Yeah.
I'm
I'll watch your POV in like a game or two.
Okay. I mean, just
I'd like to have more.
Okay.
I'd like to see more communication. Like, unfortunately, this meta right now is not this go-based meta. Like, unfortunately, it's a lot of people's complaints, but if you want to win, it's a PvE meta. So, while it's good that you can talk about your CC, like you could say, I have blind here, do you have trap? You can do that stuff, but what's more important is that between the hunter and the pally, whoever's the kill, like whoever's being targeted, talking about your defensive. So, like, pally, you see hunter pushing up, like, hey, I'm gonna get trapped here. Like, maybe you both have trinket. Maybe the hunter, doesn't have heal or something to save himself. Like, communicate this is me, right? You guys don't want to overlap. I didn't really see any overlaps that game, but like communicating every time that the enemy team has like a go, communicate like who it's gonna be to save, because especially when you start playing this tank pet, you might go into a stun. You wait for your health to drop to about 70%. You press the pet heal. You're like, okay, I'm okay. You know you're gonna come out of the stun in a second. You just healed for 20%. You can feign out. You're like, okay, this is me, or I'm okay. Just let him know you're okay, so he doesn't like trinket bop you because he sees you get like stunned. And other than that, you just run, dude. Damn. Take advantage of chains with this comp.
Yeah.
There's a
Oh.
there's a let me see your pets. Do you have a tank pet? Did you pull it out? I didn't see.
I just have this crane.
I don't think that's a tank. Let me see the abilities on it. Go to your pet.
What happened to my bar? It was just there.
Yeah. So put that pet over. Just abandon that pet.
Just for full disclosure, I am streaming on Twitch and chat. I'm gonna just while we're doing this to get the most out of this, I'm probably just gonna be chilling and talking in Discord.
Do I need to get a different pet?
Yeah. Abandon that one.
Fuck that crane.
That crane actually has history.
All right. Hold on.
Yo, this man is savage.
Alright.
Abandoned it.
I mean, it seems like it's huge though. I didn't know anything about Hunter pet heals and
So-
defenses.
Open your map. And you're gonna go to Onaran Plains. Yeah, there. And I'll show you where. There's a little island in the middle of a lake. You open your map again. Left, southwest, right there. Yeah, go down there. There's a tank down there.
Just for the record, I'm a healer main.
Also, what's up with your like bar where the aim shot and the steel trap and that stuff is? Do those buttons change based on what is off cooldown or something?
Yeah, it's an add-on I stole from someone because I play a lot of alts and I don't. It's like it's like a rotational thing.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I know it's for alts. I am not looking at it at all.
How's that heck, Kelly or whatever?
Because like right now, right? You have rapid fire off cooldown, but it's not even showing it to you. Now, granted, out of stealth, when you get a free aim shot, I want to aim shot out of stealth because it's free. It doesn't matter how long it takes to cast. You get the free aim shot into a rapid fire. That's what you want to do. But like if you're in an actual game, you're in the middle of combat, and you have rapid fire and aim shot off cooldown, and it's showing you explosive shot, steel trap, and aim shot. You want to be pressing rapid fire, and that's not in your face for you to be like to tell you to press it.
Guessing it's this bad thing.
Yeah.
It's called Tame Beast, right?
You're making us look bad, Nanner.
Yo. Tame Beast, right? It should be right here.
Yeah.
It's under pet utility.
Oh, you're here too.
Who's here?
Me.
Erratic.
And
Yeah, I'm coming.
That's
I
a
want to
tank
see
pet
what's
with
going.
a mortal wound? Holy.
Yeah, that's why you don't use the crane. So this is your mortal strike.
Yeah.
Wait, I think you were using a what pet were you using before this?
The hyena?
Okay.
Oh man. Name him Timon.
Hyena.
reflex.
Yeah, you're almost never gonna use a freedom pet. Like, the only thing you would ever even run into is a boomy, and like Pallies have a lot of ways of getting out of that anyway.
Do they now, huh?
Hey, I'm working on it. Are we ready to queue? Do you have whatever healing ability or whatever bound and stuff?
Yeah, it shares with freedom.
Okay, cool. Let's do it.
Just use it. Make sure you don't have some weird macro or something. Okay. So read that tooltip, because basically what it is a battle master and a heal, except you're health doesn't fall afterwards, like a Battle Master or a Rallying Cry would make you do. Because it heals you and increases your health at the same time. So that's why it's
What are your thoughts on embellishment?
right now, those are good.
Okay.
There's two different ones you can run, but I don't think either's that much better than the other ones. You can run the Venom embellishments, but I think yours are just fine. If you wanted, you could also make a Spore Cloak if you were fighting a comp that you're running like I would run Diamond Ice here. This comp is really hard for you guys. What I would recommend you try to do this game, I want to see how it works out. Try to train this Evoker. Kick him on all his abilities, and when this DK is running on top of you, just drop the Diamond Ice on him, okay? And since you're going to be getting gripped and shit, try to kite as best as you can, but use your stun on the healer, and then you can either... and then try to just scatter the healer. Use your stun and the scatter only on the healer. Unless you see a kill where you can get a free trap, but otherwise use your Diamond Ice on the DK.
Blistering scales.
Alright.
Renewing blades. Obsidian
Oh,
scales.
right into grounding. Fuck.
Use your steel trap on them.
Obsidian scales. Hikes. Success. Tip scales.
That's chakrams.
Freedom you.
Ascendance.
I did have to trinket
Blistering
there.
scales. Obsidian scales. Obsidian
trap the DK.
scales. Obsidian scales.
I'll try to repent the DK out.
Big heal.
I missed it.
Use your steel trap on him again.
Did I miss?
They hit his.
Big heal.
Freedom you.
Go stun scatter on the healer here. Go stun scatter the healer.
Sleepwalk.
I'm not doing it.
Sleepwalk.
Wait, it slept.
Success.
Explosive shot. Nice chakram.
Spirit Walker's Grace.
Picked.
Big blistering scales.
Sack you, Tanner.
Renewing blaze.
Blind.
Playing that DK.
That's his thing.
Trap the DK.
Freedom you.
Big heal.
Take healer.
Go scatter the healer. Scatter the healer if that's done.
Obsidian scales.
I silence out. Nope. Fuck.
Steel trap the DK. Put a tar trap on the pillar. You have that?
No.
Okay.
Done.
Hikes.
Fair.
Tip
Following.
Wall here.
Blistering scales. Big heal.
Got him.
Alright, where are your buttons? How do you know that you have rapid fire off cooldown?
It's on the far left.
Oh. Yeah, you need to fix your bars. Don't worry, your other teammates are gonna lead too, but you see how that could be bad? If you have to look to the center of your screen for those buttons, to the left of your screen for those buttons, to the right of your screen for the DRs on the healer, to the center of your screen for where people are, to the DK's feet to land the trap. Your eyes are going all over. You kind of want to have like everything central. You want to have like the arena frames like a little bit to the right of your character, your party frames a little bit to the left of your character, and your main abilities like in an eye's reach. Like something like camo, a biscuit, that wrench, multi-shot, that Y, 2 concussive shots, none of that stuff has to even be on your screen at all because they don't have cooldowns. So your camo you're going to use at the start of an arena. You know, your concussive shot doesn't even have a... It pretty much doesn't have a cooldown for as long as it lasts.
Don't copy me.
The wrench, You're not expecting a multi-shot for PvP. So yeah, I would fix that like after. We don't have to do that right now.
Not me over
Yeah,
here.
I would have at least your rapid fire, your arcane shot, and your aim shot like in your face, because you want to use your rapid fire of cooldown. You want to know if you even have charges of aim shot, which you usually are, and you want to know when your arcane shot, when you have the buff, so you can do a weak aura or you can look when it lights up, because you don't want to press arcane shot really if you don't have a buff. So that's like how your whole kit works together. You rapid fire for the haste on aim shot, you aim shot to get the buff on arcane shot. Your arcane shot only with the buff because its damage increased, and then you're back to rapid firing off cooldown. You do have tar trap now, right?
No, I had it before. I just didn't have it like off cooldown.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's like one of your best abilities. You want to like kind of, when a team's running a pillar like that and it roots them all and it doesn't share the DR with your other roots and stuff, you want to use that on the pillar. It'll allow you to kite DK. It'll keep that log rooted for you and the DK to hit.
Oh. Wow. It doesn't have DR.
I could have done a better job of keeping chains on the DK.
It's just like, how you guys even 2K? What the fuck? Alright, I will switch just for you, Reddick.
I would stick with Diamond Ice here, because you guys will be able to overwhelm the Boomy with damage, and it's the same thing. Like, if you want to keep this DH out of the game, so what I would recommend you do, you can do two things. You can scatter the DH into a steel trap and use your stun Diamond Ice on the healer, or you can use your Diamond Ice on the DH and then try to just drop your steel trap on him, which can be a little bit harder with how mobile he is. Try either one, but make sure you're using that Diamond Ice pretty much off cooldown on this DH or on the Shaman if you guys have pressure, and then kite, and you can kill this DH too. And then DK, I would try to use your grip on the DH and keep him chains so the Hunter can get away.
Alright.
Unless the druid, like, you know, leaps away, you can use your grip on him too. Don't only use it on the DH.
I got his trinket. I'm
Success.
cloned.
Thanks.
Use that death shock from off cooldown.
Oh,
Done.
That's the ability.
Picketing.
are we left there?
Cyclone. Cyclone. Success.
Alright, DK, when do you have a stun?
Ascendance.
12 seconds.
Alright, 12 seconds. When he stuns, he's gonna call for it. You're gonna stun the Shaman at the same time.
Thanks.
You're gonna trap the Shaman.
Can
off
you have
of the
that?
stun.
Who am I stunning?
You guys are getting
On the Boomy.
Alright.
land hands
Can
you.
you sack the DK? Can you use sack on the DK?
Stun.
I can't right now, no.
Step back. Use sack on the DK.
I don't have it up yet.
You have it.
Ascendance. Cyclone.
You
Cyclone.
can hit this DH too. Good grip. Rank him. When he goes back on a pillar, he wants to play like that. Just keep damage high. Just always be hitting.
Cyclone.
I'm on DK.
Success.
Or yeah,
I'm in
DH.
Cyclone. That's you, Nanner.
Use your heal.
And come to my line.
This here.
Go back with me. Go back with me. Trap this.
Back on move.
Trap this DH.
Cyclone.
Trap this DH when the ground's gone. If he comes back to you, you don't have to push in for it. Don't play back. Play back. Okay, make sure you're not going behind the pillar. Just let them play back there. You go back to DH too. He's got no blur.
I have stun.
Following.
Spirit Walker's Grace.
Stunning.
Ascendance.
Go trap off that. Trap off that. Okay, there's a lot of.
Cyclone.
He says stunning. Make sure you're ready to trap them. Alright, so don't worry, like I said, I'm gonna pull your teammates here in a bit. And I main hunters, that's why you're gonna get the front of it, but you have a lot of buttons that are like off cooldown for a long time. So I don't think you even used your intim for the first minute of the game. So you could have already had a second intim. You didn't use Death Shock for the first like 30 seconds of the game. and that's your highest burst. It does a shit ton of damage. It basically does as much as your rapid fire, and on top of that, it increases the damage of all your other abilities. So this next time, try it on a pet right here. I want your opener to be aim shot out of stealth, into death chakram, into rapid fire, into explosive shot. So these ones don't have enough health. You're just gonna one shot it, but basically, aim shot, death chakram, rapid fire, explosive shot, and then you're gonna dump your arcane shots and go for another dump your arcane shots and go for another rapid.
When you were saying sack, were you talking to the hunter?
No, I'm not talking about the Pele. I meant your Roar Sack. So
Okay.
your Roar Sack isn't only for you. Those guys were training your DK the whole game. Like, there's no go. Those guys aren't doing root beam goes with a stun on your Pally and cross cloning you, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, like at this point, like at this rating and stuff, just use your sack when they're training your DK. If your healer goes into CC, use that sack on your DK. Is that a mouse over macro, or did you have to click them and then press sack?
It's a mouse over.
Okay, so yeah, when they're just on your DK and they're not hitting you, just use that sack on him and stay back and stay safe. The next thing is, there was a point in that game where like the whole team was like behind the pillar, and I was like, don't go behind the pillar and don't try to hit the boomy, just hit the DH. And then the DH like kind of started looking at you, and you kind of like pushed into the pillar. I think you like jumped down. The best thing you can do there is run away from their whole team with the DH on you. Drag the DH away. I know it's a lot of information, but drag that DH away from the team. So he's going to have to make a decision to either go back and get healed from his team behind the pillar, or keep chasing you, and you're going to get to crank him, and he's going to put himself in a really bad spot. And that team is going to start to see that DH get low, and you're going to pull them off the pillar. So like, when you're getting trained by someone and your guys like win condition is to just do damage, not really like win with these setups, which is kind of what you do with this comp, try to like look to drag the people training you into shitty spots where they could lose because they chased you behind a pillar, and the DH just, your DK shows up, stuns him behind the pillar, or stuns him in a bad spot, and he just dies. So here, don't play Diamond Ice here. Play the Silence. You have that bound? You're gonna use your Silence on the Boomy, and you're gonna use Scatter and Steel Trap on the Monk. So Scatter, Steel Trap the Monk, open with Aim Shot, Death Chakra, and Rapid Fire on this Boomy.
Don't
And look for stun traps on the Shaman whenever you get.
Ascendance. Serenity.
You can feign that, yeah, good. Scatter the Monk. That's okay. Just scatter the Monk out of this bash.
Here, behind a pillar, I can get to you.
Feign and heal, feign and heal.
Got you.
This just means more entertainment for me.
Big heal.
Hit the
Silence
monk.
on the Boomy. You can use that while disarm too. Same with Trank Shot.
Pop you.
Cyclone. Success.
Cap your Cyclone.
Ascend. Cyclone.
I'm
Cyclone.
Cyclone. I'm targeting.
Welcome to the Valar Jar.
Cyclone.
Scatter the Monk.
Big heal.
It's fine, you can scatter when he connects
Nice.
you again.
Close. This just
Success.
means more entertainment for me.
Don't have aim.
I'm on monk here.
I'll move to the other side of you guys. I need you to bring it back here though.
So close.
I have
This
it.
just
20
means more
seconds.
entertainment for me.
I'm stun full. I'm gonna stun the monk here.
Cyclone. Dark Walker's Grace.
Blind on the clone.
Grab.
Monk, I guess.
Cyclone.
There you go, Monk.
Success. Hikes.
Stun full.
Serenity.
Use your silence on the Shaman here. Use your silence on the Shaman.
Oh, so close.
Cyclone.
This just means more entertainment for me.
Cyclone.
Scatter the Boomy. Good.
Cyclone. Cyclone.
Go Boomy.
I'm a rebeamed. Okay, never mind.
Run away here. Get distance. Get distance. Make them have to come far to get you. Good. You can hit them from here. You
Ascendance.
can hit the Boomy. You don't have to hit the Monk.
Big heal.
Did not mean to choose shot.
I'm on monk.
Come on.
I keep pulling them towards us. Towards the pillar over here.
Cyclone. Success.
Back up a little bit. Go Boomy.
Cyclone. Cyclone.
Either's fine. Just whoever's in your line you're hitting while the DK does his thing.
Popping you out of the. It's.
Use your heal. Use your death chakram and explosive shot.
Big heal. Cyclone. Success.
Go boom me. Don't run in. Use your silence off that.
Big heal.
Stun trap shaman.
Big heal. Big heal.
Might be hard right now. He's in an awkward spot.
Path available.
Yeah, it's okay. Your pet's going, so you can do it now.
I'm gonna send the monk back here.
Alright, don't worry about the trap. Don't
Thanks.
just run away. Go the monk.
Success.
That's gonna break on you.
I need to try to get a drink here.
Big heal. Big heal.
Reflex, just run back, line, whatever.
Big heal.
5 seconds, use your sack on the DK. He's gonna die.
So close. This
Sack the
just
DK.
means more entertainment for
Cyclone.
me.
Success. Spirit
That's
Walker's
CC, there you
Grace.
go.
Cyclone. Success.
Got chakram off of this clone.
Cyclone.
Keep training the monk
Keep-
now.
keep
He has
pulling him
nothing.
Big
back.
heal.
Have
I
you
gotta
big
try to get a
damn
drink
soon?
again.
Go boom me, go boom me.
Big heal.
Silence.
Big heal.
Bane.
Oh, so close. This just means more entertainment for me.
I'm completely
Ascendance.
Go monk.
I'm fucked.
Cyclone.
Keep kiting away, kite away, DK. Just keep chains on that guy.
Hex. Hex.
Oh, so close.
Sack the
This
DK,
just
sack the
means more
DK.
entertainment for me. I see.
Cyclone.
Frost.
Keep playing it, keep playing it.
It was all.
If you can live, I gotta try to get this drink off.
Use your heal.
Hex.
That's cool.
Success.
Line. Run away. Other side of the ramp.
So close.
Got Devo aura up.
This just means more
I'm so dead, dude. I
entertainment
said
for me.
nothing.
You're dead. Oh no.
I did not expect this outcome.
It's a little better.
Just some stuff I saw from my point of view. There's one point where the monk was
Interesting.
behind the
I
pillar.
did
We were
not
able to stun him back
expect
there,
this
but
outcome.
he was lying from you, Nanner.
I know I shouldn't say this, but I'll be doing much better when my stream's not running. I'm so nervous.
Fine, bro.
Yeah, at
Other
least we're getting
things
good
I want
info.
you to look for, like, I'm gonna just say these last things, then I'm gonna watch the DK. So like, you have a lot of other tools in your kit. You have like bursting shot. Between bursting shot, tar trap, steel trap, and scatter, you can take that monk out of the game. So like, he like leaps to you, you steel trap, disengage. He rolls again, you tar trap. He finally gets to you, he Fist of Furies, you bursting shot the Fist of Fury. Now he has to cancel it and then try to run at you again, and at this point he's out of mobility. So try to use that bursting shot in there too. You can use bursting shot to stop Cyclone, you can use it to knock the Fist of Fury. Other than that, try to use the get better about getting the death chakrams and stuff off. Like try to prio like death chakram and rapid fire.
Okay.
The ball. And, another thing. Go to escape interface. Options. I mean. Go to name. Go to interface. Go to nameplates and enemy nameplates. Check minions and turn off minor. Yep, down nameplates. Check minions. Up. Turn off minor. Minor is nothing. You don't want to see that. Minions are totem nameplates. You want to see that grounding and stuff.
Right.
Freedom.
Fearful. Go ahead and wall there. Reflex.
Crusade.
If they're on you. I don't know if they're on.
Avatar.
It's a hard match to go Paladin.
I got you stacked. I got a big heal free out of this.
Avatar.
Bro, they have completely fucked my opener. Oh my
Guardian
god.
Spirit. Divine Shield.
That's hard. So that's gonna require a lot of peel from both you guys. Okay, did you ever blind?
No, I was feared, then stunned because he used his
So-
Wake of Ashes thing.
In
and
the
then
opener, what
canceled.
happened is the warrior leapt in and charged to like the Pally or the Hunter. I don't remember which one. He charged in, like literally leap charge. So 2 of his ability things, and the ret was on you. So like if you can react fast enough, the best thing you could have done there, immediately grip the warrior as soon as he charges, and then get the double blind on the ret and the warrior, and that's gonna
Okay.
give you and your Hunter an opener. Out of that, out of the blind, you stun the ret, pop your A bomb. Hunter goes for CC on their healer.
Gotcha.
So it's gonna, what that's gonna do is you have Ret and the Warrior blinded. Your team gets to set up, and if your Hunter recognizes that they can get a stun without having to worry about the sank from the Ret, get a free
Yeah.
trap off of that.
Okay.
Let the best team win. Oh, who am I kidding? Give me a good show.
So, kind of what my strat would be into this is try to avoid damage from the Hunter while going the Monk, but you can go the Hunter as well. So like I would say if they go the DK, then I would try to hit the Hunter,
It's time.
Cheetah.
and if they
for the
try to go
show.
your Hunter,
Don't
then you can hit
disappoint me.
Monk, because if you're hitting the Monk, it's easier for the Hunter to live by going the Monk. Makes sense. I might be myself there. Just hit what's in line. Avoid damage. You already ported. You guys can get a really good opener on this guy. He actually out of push. DK. You're gonna stun.
Go ahead and sack you to try to avoid him.
True Shot. Dampen High. Trapped.
At full, I'm ticketing.
Bound. 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 Dainty Spell.
Oh, so close.
Man hands
This
you.
just means more entertainment for me.
A Divine Shield.
Popping him.
Probably bubble.
Hand of
Attacking
Protection.
you to avoid a trap, hopefully.
Bound.
I'm gonna stun the monk back here.
Bound. Freedom. Dainty Spell.
Zach, you can hit the Hunter. Hunter, if you have it, you can Diamond Ice this Monk right now if you really get Diamond Ice.
Oh.
That's
well.
fine. That's fine.
Roar of Sacrifice. Survival.
Put back on the Monk.
Big Heal. Big Heal.
Fuck.
Hunter, use your sack on yourself out of this stun.
Freedom.
I'm stun full. It's you, Nana, Nana, you.
Repentance.
Cat full repent.
Success.
Chains up on the Monk. Good.
True Shot.
Yeah, still can't get
Oh,
full.
whatever.
Dainty Spell. Bound.
Blind everything.
Hand of Protection.
Up again, Hunter. Make sure you're trying to trank shot these bops too.
Light protection.
I like how you guys are running and doing laps, though. This is good. Hit the hunter.
Banner,
Team
I got
dispel.
you. Right out of this. I got you.
Rule
I got
of
you. Got you.
sacrifice.
Hunter sacks, and the monk doesn't have much. He has no wall, and I don't think he has karma.
Kick
back.
healer. Stun healer. Trap healer.
Deterrence. Bound.
I have trap up in,
Cheating.
or stun up in 5.
Back in this monk.
Stunning monk here.
He doesn't have leg sweep though. Don't stack. Don't.
Okay.
Make sure he only gets one of you guys if he's gonna get it.
Dampen harm.
Hit whatever's and you guys.
Theme dispel.
Ally Stone's bubble and trinket.
Freedom.
Use every button. Just stay back and do damage. This is karma. Go trap this. Just drop a diamond ice on him and hit Hunter right now. It's all his buttons. Diamond ice this.
Trapped. Roar of sacrifice.
You can go
Pending
back
that
one.
Matt. Once you pinned it full.
True shot. Bound.
Grip in that Hunter if you have it and blind him. One, two.
So interesting. I did not expect this outcome. Oh, so interesting.
DK, I'd say I'd like to see you
I
using
did
your
not
grips
expect this outcome.
as an interrupt for either the Pally or the Hunter. You can micro the heck out of that Hunter and stop him from getting as much damage off.
Okay. So what would be the best thing to grip? The aim shots?
Aim shot, stun rapid fires, null the rapid fires. You can grip the Pally in, just throw a blind if you get on top of the Hunter, just grip the Pally to him, blind him, and keep chasing the monk. I would say there's times where like the monk is either running from you or running at you, and you use grip on him. Now, if that monk gets to your Hunter and he sweeps, let's say he sweeps the Hunter and the Pally, grip the monk.
Yeah.
Or maybe he's low and he's running away, he has no port, grip him and stun him. But for the most part, use your grip to blind the Hunter. Use the grip on the Pally to get a blind on him, or just grip him and keep him slowed while his teammates kite him.
Gotcha.
Stuff like that. Use like the blind as like disruption and the grips as disruption.
Alright. So, yeah, okay.
Because you're gonna have no trouble, like, you might be waddling, but you're basically a ranged class, like, and Chains of Ice is like the most broken slow in the game. You're gonna catch that monk, especially if he wants to kill your team, like, you're gonna have no problem getting on these people. So it's more of, like, you don't use grip for them. Now, if it was a mage or it's a lock, obviously, you know, you can use grip on the kill target, and then save the other grip to get your double blinds or triple blinds.
Gotcha. Okay.
And then a Hunter, looking for, like, cooldowns. Like, there was a point where, when I called for the trap, the monk had karma'd, and he pressed Serenity. So, his biggest defensive and his biggest offensive cooldowns. You can Diamond Ice that, take him out of the game for half of those cooldowns. You scattered him, and luckily it didn't break. But, like, I think it's a little bit more effective if you can drop a tar trap on him first to guarantee you get the Diamond Ice, and then Diamond Ice, or you can just walk up to him, drop the Diamond Ice, and then save that scatter for the Hunter. So try to go into, like, try to have your own little 1v1 within this game, and your only thing on your mind is out-damaging this Hunter. So how can you do that? You see him lining up an aim shot on you, line it for that 1 second before it goes off, then you peek out, get the rapid fire, and then you're going to get that aced up aim shot on him. You see him casting an aim shot, or, like, he just started a channel rapid fire, scatter him. Like, stop his damage and try to just beat him damage by, like, blinding anything you can from him and scattering his casts. And then in the opener, what I was saying is, the monk was sitting
you
behind
were
a
breaking
pillar.
up in the opener, sorry.
Okay, the monk was sitting behind a pillar and he accidentally used port. So I was saying, use your stealth, get literally on top of the Paladin, and if you can, if he doesn't see you, if you think he won't see you, if he's got his back to you, drop the trap on him out of stealth, open up with a free aim shot rapid fire on the monk, you're going to get a cooldown or a trinket or something there, or just position so that pretty much you line up the aim shot out of stealth, and then your next global is in Tim on the Pally. Now you need to do this though, like as the DK opens or before, because that Pally's first global was sack. You Diamond Iced it, which is fine. That's a good button to have there to counter the sack, but he's still getting that damage reduction.
Og Brewfest
okay.
or Brewmaster.
No. I think Masters can die. I would play Diamond Ice here. And,
Really? Not the Trank Darts?
no, don't play Trank Darts. You only play Trank Darts into casters.
I thought you would do it for every druid.
Because you want to get double value out of Trank Dart. So you get your Trank Dart value out of landing a kick and using Trank Shot. And if kick, you're only getting half.
I mean, the Og is caster.
It's not bad if you think you can land a bunch of kicks on him, but he's going to have Aura Mastery for half the game as well.
Obsidian scales. Weapon of order.
Go Druid here. Do a stun on the Druid and both you guys line up your damage on. Grip the Druid in.
Oh my god.
Alright. So like as soon as this team gets that, they're triple stacked, send that blind instantly, call the swap to Druid. Drop a Strang on him, go the Druid, maybe DR Hodge him out, Intim him out, or just Hodge the Brewmaster, Hodge the Og. Try to like, if you see someone CC, just one of you guys throw something on the other person. That team, that's Og, so they're just gonna have an insane opener. So like someone has to peel, right? Someone trap something, like trap the Brewmaster, the Og, someone blind the Brewmaster and the Og. They were stacked, so you guys had time to react to that.
I mean, I could have gone around. I was trying to get the stun on the Druid, and I went around the box the wrong way, and I could have kept.
Yeah,
them
like
alive.
I wouldn't even worry about it. Like the Hunter has CC in the opener, the DK can grip blind.
Yeah.
Now if they get one of those, you Hodge out. Like let them set you up for the CC, but chasing for the CC sometimes can punish you too.
Yeah, gotcha.
You're gonna either be in line of that fly, the breath, or the Druid's gonna like meld rake you into a full cyclone and stuff. Going for the Hodge is good, but in the opener when your team has so much other CC they can use first, it's better to react when he gets CC'd to use your Hodge on something else. The other thing there is you guys are basically fighting two tanks there. Ogs are tanky as hell, you're fighting a literal tank. So Druid is your best option. If that guy is ever not behind a box, Cryo going that R Druid more than anything.
Okay.
And then that's why you have those buttons like the Diamond Ice and the and like the blind to basically be able to stay on that Druid and just disrupt that go. Because the only time you're really gonna that's just complete cheese. But the only time you're gonna die to something like that is in those Augmentation Evoker, Flyover, like all their cooldowns. After that, they don't really do a whole lot until the next one. I wouldn't play Diamond Ice here. I'd maybe go for like Silence or it's basically the only good one. Paladin, play Cleanse the Weak and spam Dispel off of cooldown. Literally the second it comes off of cooldown, you Dispel Flame Shock on anyone that has it.
Perfect.
And would you recommend Og here?
I would open the Ellie Shaman. You're gonna swap Og if the Ellie's like being a hard target to hit, and hit the Og if he doesn't have wall up. So if you hit on the walls, just get back on the Ellie.
Tip scale.
Attacking you.
Yep, you guys can just hit Og if they want to play behind this pillar.
Astral shift.
Grip that Ellie out. Get a blind here if you can. It's fine. Fairy Bomb's gonna break it anyway. Yog's taking it. Just pump that guy.
Spirit Walker's Grace. Blistering scale.
Hunter, I would just sit back and do as much damage as you can without being a target, because getting a trap into this is going to be kind of hard, and the Og can dispel it anyway. Just want to pump and take a trap if you see the
far
free
away.
opportunity.
Success.
Yep.
Targeting.
X.
So we're dispelling flame shocks off cooldown.
Yep.
Stay on that Ellie. Don't even run away from him. Just stay on top of him. Some chains.
Spirit Walker's
The
Grace.
second you guys run here, it's gonna look bad for you. Like if they're not doing their Og go, and you need to be hitting these guys.
Blistering scales.
Good trap.
Dream projection.
Stunning out of it.
I'm getting Selly.
Never mind, I'm not. Nice. Dude, that's actually insane. How have I never thought to run Cleanse the Weak on Elementals?
It's the most
Renewing
busted
waves.
talent in the game versus
Good
them. You can take a Ellie Shaman out of the game with that talent.
Renewing
Versus anything
waves.
that they play, like
Obsidian
Ellie
scale.
Boomy, Ellie SP, doesn't matter what the only thing you won't play it into is Aflock. But
Yeah.
if there's an Ellie Shaman on the team, play Cleanse the Weak and just spam Dispel that as soon as you see Flame Shocks get applied.
Alright, Reflex, you want the hot seat?
Whatever, man. I'm learning here. I'm just listening. This is like words of wisdom right now.
The biggest thing I'm noticing, like above the cooldown usage and everything in it, and it just comes with games and like recognizing how you win, but it's positioning. Like DK, there's times there, right? Like so, it's an okay. If you're fighting like an Aug Feral, those guys are going to do that damage the whole game. There's times where you can run in that. If you're fighting something like Aug Destro, Aug Ellie, some weird comp like that, the only time you guys are scared is when they have that fly, like the Aug cooldowns. Outside of that, and with that, you still don't run. You just trade your zone, you trade a sack, whatever you need to trade, and you recover, but you don't get off that Ellie. The second you start to run from a team like that and just let them precast on you, you're losing the game. Just stay on top of those guys. Don't run, just trade AMS, trade your zone, Hunter trade your sack, Pally trade your sack, line on a pillar, don't let them get sleeps, don't let them get hexes, and spam Dispel Flame Shocks and just keep your team aggressive with the spells and staying ahead so that they don't feel like they ever have to get off of that Shaman or the Augvoker.
Okay.
And there, like, if you're just going to pump the Ellie, which you can because they don't have some cooldown for the Ellie, like Barkskin full hots, they don't have Sacrifice, they don't have, you know, Bop. You don't ever have to get off the Ellie. The only time I would get off the Ellie is if he walls or burrows. And you're only getting off of him just to keep up the damage and the pressure for the 12 seconds while he's walled. You don't want to be hitting into 40% wall. Even if he's 50% HP, like, just swap to that Aug. You swap to the Aug, get him low, he's going to trade his wall, now you can go back to Ellie. He burrows, now you swap back to the Aug, maybe he doesn't have a wall now. It's all about just keeping the damage up and, like, making sure that your damage is, like, being done efficiently. You're not hitting into, like... If you're fighting a Resto Druid... Right, if you're fighting a Resto Druid and he's got Send Ward, full hots, all this shit up on, like, a warrior, like, that warrior's not going to die. You're wasting your time hitting into him. Go the Paladin. Go the Paladin until the Druid puts all his hots and swaps everything to him. Go back the Warrior. Grip the Druid in. Do a Hodge go. Say, hey, I have grip. You have Hodge. Grip him in. Like, set up your Pally so that he can, like, get Hodges with grips without him having to push across the map to do it.
Okay.
Getting damage on that Druid is really good because, like, if you can get 2 before his... Like, you're going to do the first one. He's going to bark at 100% HP. You can still hit him. Bark it. You don't want to, like, swap off a bark necessarily, but, like, bark, he'll use Overgrowth, get full hots on himself, get off, get back on a DPS. Now your next grip stun... That Druid isn't going to have any hots, he's not going to have Bark Skin, you're going to get a Trinket, or you're going to be able to just kill him through it all, so...
Okay. Alright. Jesus, okay. I'm just like, I'm just trying to absorb all this.
I'm going to like...
Played batteries.
You're cutting out pretty bad right now.
I am?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm back. I was saying, Hunter, have you played Beast Mastery? Is this?
Yes.
Okay. I think both can be good, Marks and Beast Mastery.
Who you are?
I'm on, Red.
Alright.
It's done, I'm going to get Cyclone. I think it's Cyclone, we good.
Vengeance shield.
Okay, right there, I would hit that Druid. He ran into the middle of your team, he got pet stunned, and you silenced him off.
Alright. So
Go the Druid off this, yeah, go the Druid, go the Druid.
Crusade.
Train. Yep, train the Druid right now. Until he gets behind a pillar, okay, go back red. Grip the Hunter in and blind him if you can. Blind him and go back Druid off the Trank. He's sacked too.
Freedom.
He's fine to hit right now. Until this guy is out of your line and you can't hit him anymore.
Beast within.
Alright, go back red. Go back red. Hunter, look for a trap on the
I
Druid.
get trapped here.
Trap.
You can go back Druid. If he's in your line, you're hitting this guy anytime he wants to put himself next to you like this.
If
Hunter, if the DK is chasing the Druid, you use all your CC on the Hunter, on their Hunter, to stop him from doing damage. You use his Tar Trap. Use Tar Trap on the pets too. Good grip. Keep going that Druid. That's fine. You can set him up after that.
I'm gonna stun him.
Good. Go the Druid in that Hodge.
That was so bad.
Yeah, I would watch the DRs a little bit better too if you can.
Oh, back right.
Freedom. Vengeance roar of sacrifice.
Find Druid. Fun.
Callie, are you playing blind?
I'm not. I'm playing Repent right now. I should have been playing mine.
Okay. Play blind every game.
Divine shield.
Bubble. I'm on Druid.
Good.
Beast within.
Stun pool. Yeah, it's you.
Trap.
Trapped on Tricketing.
Cyclone.
Go Druid. Good grip. Train this guy.
He goes
He
through.
barked in an S. Go Hunter. Go Hunter. Or Ret. And anyone.
I'm on Ret. I have
Ret.
things on him.
Ret has no bubble. He's really good right now.
There is
Hunter, you get any
survival
CC on this
sound
Druid, you win the
and
game. Or you can just win
protection.
without it. Anytime a Druid isn't 40 yards away behind a pillar,
Beast
make sure
within.
both of you guys are hitting that guy.
Poor Nanner.
What?
No, that's just because it's the healer that you play.
Oh yeah. I mean, I'm not the one running in.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, my Druid.
Yeah, play blind because the Hunter already has 2 DRs with your rep between scatter and trap. So what are you really going to rep? And blind is going to open up a lot of easier CC. Like if they are both on this Druid, you could get a double blind on the Ret and the Hunter. You could blind the Druid off of CC if he is playing far and your DPS are on their Ret. And you don't have to worry about the Druid shifting the rep or any of that stuff. So it's really easy for you to get a big CC chain yourself with just a Hodge blind without having to worry about getting kicked on the rep or stopped on it. And it'll open up a lot more offensive pressure when being able to blind 2 DPS if you want to go a healer.
Cool.
Mark's Hunter. Oh,
No. Are you kidding? We've seen so many AUG Vokers. There's no shot it's not going to be an AUG Voker. There's like 30 videos on YouTube saying AUG Voker free CR.
I would train this AUG as much as you can, but don't be afraid to hit the DK. Both of them can die, and then use your Diamond Ice defensively. If that DK grips you in and A-bomb limbs, Diamond Ice him. If he gets to you, grips you, you don't have anything to get away, just use your Diamond Ice on him and go to the AUG. If the AUG is playing far and the DK is on the DK, go to the DK.
Sounds good. Let's do it.
It's time for the show. Don't
he was silver, sorry.
disappoint me.
For me?
And Evan might. No, his.
I'm got gripped
This
in.
is going to be his thing. Eye zone.
Divine favor.
Done that.
Blistering sting. Obsidian scale. Dream projection.
Alright,
of
swapping
the
DK. He's got wall and sack.
Obsidian scales.
I want you guys to talk about that stuff too. Keep saying who you're hitting. See the AUG wall?
Thing. Tally.
Yellow trap? Oh my.
Oh, wow.
That's fine, hit DK. That's fine, hit
Yep.
DK. If that
Come on.
happens and the DK was in a hot swap him, he icebound. Go
Okay,
back
well-
AUG. Go back AUG.
Tip scale.
They both walls.
Step Palian with your next grip and hit a blind on him.
Alright, next script is 14.
Alright, Hunter, you're gonna trap off the blind.
I'm back on DK for now.
Repentance.
He's overextended, yeah.
Together.
Divine favor.
Go AUG, go AUG, go AUG.
Sleepwalk. Success.
Oh, I'm
Silent.
Reduction.
Oh, well.
Searing delay.
I have big
Go
heals out of
AUG,
this.
don't chase for it. Rip that DK off him maybe if you have one.
I'm gonna stun the DK right here.
Kicked on Eruption. He's got no wall. Sack.
DK?
I was go up DK.
Searing the DK.
Divine favor.
He's seared.
Dream projection.
Good healer. Stunning trap. Birds.
I'm on Og.
Oggy boy. Alright.
Hand Obsidian scales.
No DK.
Pop.
Obsidian scales.
Gonna stun the DK once he falls
Searing
down.
glare.
I have a blind soon.
Hold it. Hold the blind. Hold the blind.
I'm bubbling
Hunter is
in it,
trapping
dude.
5.
Sleepwalk.
Hunter is trapping 5. You're gonna blind this pally and trap off. Hunter, trap off that. You have it in 1. Blind, trap off.
Freedom. Divine
Alright, it's alright.
favor.
It's alright.
I silence.
Keep going DK right now.
I stun. Trap all that.
Blistering scales. Avenging wrath. Tip scales.
That's you, Nana. You.
Go Og. Go Og.
Okay.
Yep,
I think
I'm
we're
on
good.
Og.
Sure, we're kicking him on anything we can too.
Playing the DK back here.
Hunter use men pet. Hunter use men pet.
Dream projection.
He's got sack. I'm on DK again.
Backing you.
Freedom.
Nana. Popping you.
Searing glare.
Go Og. Go Og. Go Og.
I'm holy locked
Sleepwalk.
and
Sleepwalk.
both of you
Repentance.
guys.
Sleepwalk. Sleepwalk.
Repented pool. I'm tricketing.
Success.
I gotta slip right out.
Divine favor. Renewing Obsidian
I got
scales.
stun for
Good DK.
DK reflex. I got you here in 1
Use
second.
grip blind here. Grip blind.
no grip.
That's fine. Wait for it. Just don't force it.
So close.
Obsidian scales.
This just means
I would blind the
Freedom.
Og and the you're fine. You're fine. Okay,
Freedom.
use blind. Use blind. When he ran by, it would have been a good time. There you go. Trap off that.
Fuck, I didn't call stun, my bad.
Divine scales.
Oh, it gave me recall.
Divine shield. Dream projection. Handed protection.
You got summer.
Back on Og.
Ride this Og right now. Grip him back if you have it. I don't see your. I see it.
Searing glare.
I got enough for it.
Freedom.
Who do you want?
Hunter trap the DK. Hunter trap the DK. Go Og right now.
I might be
I'm
dead
on.
here.
Oh, so close. This just means more entertainment for me.
Divine favor. Blistering scales. Light protection. Obsidian scales.
Good DK.
Searing glare.
I'm like completely in y'all.
Thick scale. Avenging wrath. Searing glare.
Go Og. Go Og. Go Og. Don't hit into that icebound and shit.
I'm dead.
Sorry, it's just yeah. It's the end.
I see who the
Alright, so with this game,
mortals are.
Blistering
the
scale.
Og is going to
Divine
take a
favor.
lot more damage than the DK.
Renewing blade. Dream
The
projection.
DK is good to hit when the Og doesn't have wall or sack, but other than that, you should be on the Og more than the DK. And the strength of that comp is that you have a DK who does mass amounts of damage, getting even might buffed, Blessing of Summer. They're basically like cooldown stacking on this DK, right? So this guy's going to do a fuck ton of damage. You have Diamond Ice that can take him out of the game. You have Steel Trap that can take him out of the game. Pally has Hodge, and he has Blind. It doesn't have to both be used on the healer. So I'd like to see you guys like just chaining that DK. Hunter, you can use your Intim on the DK to land the trap. Use Intim on the DK, land the trap. Pally go Hodge the Pally, blind the DK off, and just train this Og the whole time. If he walls, and if he's low and he walls, just train him through. If the DK's in CC, keep training him. If the Og walls, and you know he's fine, no one's in CC, go in the DK. Hit the DK just to keep up pressure to go the Og. Make the DK use AMS or something, just for a second. You're only hitting him just to pull an Icebounder, just to get an AMS. You're not actually trying to kill him. You get that cooldown back on the Og, so when you swap back to DK, now he doesn't have that cooldown, and you're going to create a lot more pressure.
Okay.
But that's what I was talking about with like being efficient at damage. Like I think DK, there's a point there, like the Hunter full trap the DK. Instead of like instinctively targeting the DK or even just swapping the Pally, you like kind of stood by the DK in the trap for the 5 seconds till it was over. Like waiting for him to be out of the trap before you. I know it doesn't
Okay.
seem like a lot, but 5 seconds, like you
That's
pretty
a
much
lot of globals.
you pretty much got trapped yourself, right? If he gets
Yeah.
trapped and you wait for him to get out, you might as well be in a trap too.
I'm gonna
That's
cast
true.
Tear as soon as we land to hopefully avoid
Damage
getting
done.
stunned by the warrior, and then just go from there.
I would actually go warrior here, you guys, and make sure you keep up chains on this guy 100% of the time, and Hunter be as far from this warrior as you can the whole time. Just keep this warrior off your Hunter. Like, kind of let the Ret do whatever he wants, scatter him, root him and shit, but just go the warrior and keep him off your Hunter. And then Pally, if they want to chase the shit out of your Hunter or your DK, try to win the CC battle against their Pally.
What is going on here?
Don't want it.
They're confused.
Stunning the Pally.
Avenging that. Freedom.
I'm sad full.
Crusade.
My positioning is like really weird.
No, it's good. It's good
Okay.
right now. If the warrior's not on top of the Hunter, you're doing a good job.
Avatar time.
Premium.
Good blind.
Repentance.
Get distance with that blind.
I'm gonna blind both. Tricketing. Popping him.
Intervene.
Good
Spell
grip, just like
reflection.
that. Don't use every grip like that. Don't grip until you see him use mobility.
Enrage regeneration.
I'm sun full.
You got his wall here. Good.
Popping him.
Hunter, use heal. Hunter, use med pad.
Freedom. Freedom. Repentance. Success.
Ming tap. Thanks,
Spells rip. Chains up.
Sacking him.
You can use a Diamond Ice on this Ret too.
Crusade.
And use med pet when you can.
Nice.
Vengeance shield. Crusade. Divine shield. Crusade.
Alright, Pally, I'll do your pub now. Are you able to stream on here? So
Yeah, I
have
can.
delay?
Yeah, for sure. Had someone else reach out who's a HPAL main that said he or she would come watch sometime too, so hopefully.
Yeah, and they can probably help you use it more efficiently or create cooldowns better.
Welcome
I'm just
to
gonna
the
like
Valar Jar.
positioning and
Yeah, positioning I think is
Didn't get
definitely could help a lot.
So the one big note there was get distance when I blind.
No, when you blind and they're training the hunter doesn't want, like, don't use the blind to sit there and line up an aim shot. Use the blind, like Hunter, use your blinding sleet to get 15 yards away, so that when that warrior has to charge out of the blind, you grip him back, and now he has a disengage for the next charge, the leap. I mean, you using your grips for the warrior, that's like having 2 more disengages for your hunter, right?
Yeah.
Like if the warrior charges, he has a disengage. If he leaps, you have a grip. If like he
So it kind of
leaps
forces
again,
them to go me if they want to really do anything.
right? You kind of want every team to be on you. You guys, your damage isn't going to get fucked up by them being on you, and your hunter's going to do more damage by them not being on him.
Gotcha.
And he's way squishier than you. He doesn't have the same cooldowns, so.
Yeah. Alright, makes sense. Fucking Afflock.
Half lock.
Alright, versus this team, make sure you're not cleanse the weak here. And
Yeah.
this is kind of a hard one. Use your CC on the Afflock and just fucking ignore that guy. Go the Boomy.
Okay.
Because unless you commit to an Afflock, you can't really kill him.
Freedom.
Done.
Freedom.
Now, one thing I do want you to look for is using dispels on people who don't have UA on them yet.
Cyclone.
And make sure you don't get
Success.
UA'd. As long as you don't get UA on yourself, you're going to be in a much better position.
You have Summoner Nanner.
Hand of protection. Abandon wrath.
Blind him. I would have blinded that lock off of that. So you
Dark
hodged him, he trinketed, and you could have blinded his trinket.
Gotcha.
Repentance.
I have zone down,
Success.
by the way.
I'm full repent. I got you, Nana.
Big heal.
I'm on Bowie.
Yep. Doing me all
Big
game.
heal.
This is his end card. When this runs out, you guys are going to be able to get a lot more pressure. Now, when that Boomy bashes, bop it instantly. On whoever it's on, unless it's on you.
Cyclone. Success.
Cyclone full.
Oh, wow.
Aaron, watch out. Feel if you can.
Okay, just heal, don't pop. And then DK, when you're playing a pillar like this, you want to look for grips on the Boomy.
Yep. I silence lock.
Stunned. Half.
Hand of protection.
Second Bob. Got it.
Denounce.
Heal your pet, use men pet. You don't want to let that die versus this. It's going to be taking damage all game. Make sure you're men petting off cooldown pretty much.
Divine
Where
shield.
Line.
are you, Anna?
I'm gonna stand next to the warlock.
Hey, you're good. I just couldn't
Cyclone.
find you. I need like
Fear.
some better icons.
Fear. 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 Fear.
Stay right where you are, Pally. Don't go out there. Keep running laps around this pillar.
Freedom.
They start pushing up like that, you keep running around the other edge.
Success.
On full
Fear.
reflex.
Fear.
Yep.
Fear.
I walled.
Freedom.
I got a stun for healer.
Cyclone.
Watch the Boomy's
Got
looking for clone.
Kick clone.
Big damage, Boomy.
Silence lock.
You
Fear.
aura going
Fear.
out.
Abandon wrath.
Blind.
Keep
Pally.
getting this Boomy. Look for any CC you have on the
Got it.
lock.
Repentance.
So with that game, it's kind of a PV battle, and you're gonna have like if someone who actually plays solo probably watches you,
Light protection.
they might tell you some stuff too. I'd like to see you use sack more preemptively when you see that they're gonna go for CC. So the Boomy's playing 30 yards away, right?
Mm-hmm.
What's he do when he wants a clone? He sprints to your pillar, he looks for a bash, or he looks for a clone. Now, the way to outplay that is you're lining on the pillar, and he's got a range on his bash. When you see him sprinting in and you know CC's coming, peek the pillar and get the sack. Try to like pre-sack a clone or pre-sack a fear if you see that lock looking for it, or pre-sack a hodge. You're gonna get the same value out of it, except you're gonna be more safe during the CC instead of like using sack when you're out of CC, and you may have been able to heal through that damage anyway. It's just like getting a little bit more value out of it.
Gotcha.
So it makes them more predictable when you hug that pillar like you were, and you peek for the sack.
Is anyone aware of a way to make the icons, like the raid markers, bigger?
You need like a third party.
Add-on.
You need an add-on or a recar for it, and a lot of them are kind of
Janky.
Iffy,
shitty.
yeah. I just feel like feel like I need to move my S arena to the other side of the screen.
There is one you can get. Some people use it. You might like it. It changes. It will change the. Let me open it up. Let's see what it's called.
Not old and
Right.
blind. I just think there's literally so much shit on the screen. Sorry, I'm. Just
Yeah, there is.
Same strat here. Grip the warrior. And
Yep. Just keep the warrior off
warrior.
of. Now this could be hard
Probably
because that could be a
Fist
Fist
Weaver,
Weaver,
yeah.
but it's the same thing. Honestly, fucking Diamond Ice anything. Try to prio like the warrior and go the ret here and look for swaps onto the Fist Weaver.
It's I don't think he's fist.
If he's not, that's good for you. Then you just train the warrior. He is Fist. I would say train the ret.
Freedom. Monity. Life Cocoon.
Swap. On bubble.
Avatar. Crusade.
Yeah, like ret is a really good target right now. The ret has sack on the guy and the warrior's
Freedom.
cocoon, so hitting the ret right now is really good. Both are down though.
Oh shit.
Back to you. I'm gonna bop you out of this.
I'm blind.
Good trap. It's fine. Just get distance with it. Go back to warrior.
Silence.
Sweeping
I
strike.
stun warrior.
Give up.
Big damage on red.
Intervene.
I thought we were on war.
Very modern.
Couple things with that game. So, it's not why you lost, but Pally, you hodge the monk there. It's like a kind of a high octane moment, right? You hodge the monk. What do you think? What would you do in that situation if like the team's dying, they have pressure, and you got hodged if healer? You're probably gonna insta trinket.
Yeah.
So that monk insta trinketed. Anytime you go for a hodge, don't run away. Stand on top of the person you hodge and blind the trinket. The millisecond you see them run out of that hodge, you even have a distance on it. So even if he starts to roll, he trinket rolls. Blind, like be ready to blind as soon as you hodge. If he doesn't trinket, blind off the hodge. If he does trinket, blind the trinket. Next, yeah, with him not being a Fist Weaver, you want to do the same thing you guys did versus the Pally Warrior Ret. Go the Warrior, Hunter get distance with every ability you can. DK, use all your grips to keep that Warrior off the Hunter. Throw all your freedoms that you can on the Hunter. I don't want you guys to like try to get into the point yet where you're like trying to call for the freedoms at tactical times and all that stuff. But just look, Pally, maybe if the warrior connects, just try to use your freedoms like as the warrior connects. If the hunter gets distance from the warrior and you see him running towards the hunter, you can freedom him then because then he won't get rooted by the charge. That's a really good way to outplay. Alright, here it's really important you call whose cooldown it is whenever someone goes into a kidney. And DK, save your blind for kidneys. If they kidney your hunter, grip someone in, double blind.
Gotcha.
If they go your DK, scatter the rogue. If they go your Pally, scatter the rogue on his kidneys.
I've combat.
Sap.
I'm set full.
Shadow
That's
Shot.
you.
Oh.
Power infusion.
Look for
Shadow
roots
dance.
off of the scatters as well. Sack the Pally if you have it.
Cheap shot.
This is probably a button here.
I triggered it.
Alter time. Airplane.
Yeah, Hunter. I mean, Rogue.
Yeah, I'm on rogue.
Go mage, guys, go mage.
Blinded.
Cheap shot. Shadow dance.
I'm gonna bop you out of this.
I'm good, I'm good. No, no, no,
Cheap
no, no.
shot. Cheap shot.
Go
I
mage.
silent.
Shadow doom.
Victory is clear.
Guardian spirit.
Okay,
Our bargain is up.
I'll stun out of it.
Shield.
Stunning. Blinding.
Disarmed.
Poly.
The fucking game.
Success.
Pull Poly.
Shadow dance.
Victory is
That's
clear.
me. I have fun.
Our bargain
Cheap
is
shot.
up.
Alter time.
Alter up.
Spamming you.
Cloak of Shadows.
Go mage, go
Full
mage.
stop, full stop, full stop.
Calm Shadow Cheap Shot.
Scatter this rogue when you
Bye-bye.
can, Hunter, or DK blind it. Someone kill the rogue.
Shot.
Clear.
Cheap
Our
Shot.
bargain
I
is
didn't have
up.
grip. I was last second
Shadow
grip.
Blade.
Oh, good.
Mind Games.
So with this, you guys do a lot of damage to mages. I would say don't even like run from this
Shadow
team.
Dance.
You have to kind of keep an idea about where your healer's at. You don't want to get put into a kidney out of line of your healer. But you want to save the CC that you have for the setup, right? Like the rogue mage is like an augmentation evoker. You're not gonna lose outside of the kidney, right? So what they want to do is they want to kind of fake a go on somebody in the opener with a. There's two ways they can play. They can cheap somebody, kidney somebody, poly off the kidney, CC off the kidney with whatever. Or they can fake a go with cheap shots, save the kidney for the real target, bait cooldowns with the cheats, kill the kidney target. So whoever's not in CC there, if they go the hunter, DK, grip the rogue off the hunter. Hunter, you want to be far because what can happen is if you're far, the rogue has to step to you to get the kidney. The DK grips the rogue, they lose the go. He's not going to be able to restun you. DK, you want to look for the mage blinking in for the poly. If you can, if like the hunter gets CC'd and the mage blink like shimmer polys, you grip that and stop it, you're going to stop the whole go. That's an arcane mage, so his big cooldown is arcane surge, but honestly as that comp, every go is scary. It's going to be a cooldown. If your healer gets CC'd, it's a cooldown every time. So like, Hunter, as soon as you get put in that first stun of the game, your pally sapped, sack yourself. DK, they swap you. Like, if the Hunter has scatter for the rogue, scatter the rogue, DK just trade AMS. Don't trade your Icebound. That's like your big O shit button. I would just trade your AMS.
Right.
And then when they swap to your pally there, zone him instantly.
Gotcha.
So like, I don't want to see you guys use every single button in one kidney, but when they swap, someone's got to peel it. You grip and blind it. The pally blinds if he's out of CC, blinds the healer. Let's look at this game here.
Ice
Drop relay.
Veins. Alter Time.
Ported it.
Kick Ray.
Dark Pact.
Fuck, I
Fear.
split that.
Success. Monotone.
Alright, Pally versus this team. I want you to eat the UA dispel on coils.
Fear.
Dispel every coil.
Success.
I'm on lock for now. Gripping mage in. My mage.
Monotone.
Silence
Burn.
monk.
Fear.
Stun mage.
Success.
Find this
Burns.
warlock. Don't let him get a UA on you, Pally.
Alter Time.
You're okay.
Nice bird.
Ice Block. Fear.
Block.
Success. Monotone. Dark
Blind.
Pact. Fear. Success.
Fuck, gave him 3 guard.
Monotone.
Back to you.
Also, Pally, if you're looking really healthy and you're not in trouble getting CC'd, you can dispel the UA
I
every now
zone.
and then.
Fear.
Damage
Ice
on
Veins.
mage here.
Yep,
Alter Time.
got him.
Nice.
It's all about keeping your team offensive versus this. So this is definitely where you get to shine and be impactful in the team. Any fear, like if you're healthy and your team is healthy enough to where if you get silenced from that UA, you're not gonna die or have to trade a cooldown. Eat the UA damage and hit the dispel to keep your DK offensive or your hunter offensive.
Gotcha,
Other good thing
gotcha.
is like the lock is using coil to like set up his big go. So if you dispel the coil and like the mage is like ray of frosting or doing some big damage on the hunter, you dispelling that coil and their big damage allows your hunter to feign and avoid all that damage, and he's going to be safe for the duration that you're in that UA silence.
Cool.
So don't be like completely afraid to dispel UA at all, but pick and choose kind of when you do dispel it.
Yeah, I will tell you, just from you talking during that game, I dispelled like 10 more. I don't know about 10, but like 5 more than I normally would have.
Mm-hmm.
But there was lots of times where it actually didn't even have a UA up, so good to keep in mind. I just have PTSD from dream projecting 3 UAs.
Yeah, you don't want to empty UA or dream project it.
Oh.
I think that's honestly that's the biggest thing a healer can do to go from playing at like any level. I mean, the best healers in the game are gonna dispel CC the millisecond it hits, right?
Yeah.
Like dispel is the strongest thing about any healer. If you see them going for a fear and you lie and you know it's not on you, you look for who it's on, you dispel it instantly. You see the Warlock use Havoc, you know double coil's coming. Dispel the person who's either got the most damage right there, or dispel the person they're killing so that they can trade a defensive on it. Keeping your team offensive with dispels is like the #1 thing you can do. If you're using dispel off cooldown off a team that's like spam, you know, like right here, like as soon as you see him casting Poly, you know it's not on you, be ready to dispel whoever it's on.
Gotcha.
You know this guy's gonna run in the path. They're gonna look for like a Poly and a Hodge. Try to dispel the Hodge immediately.
Go mage and then hit druid if it's convenient.
Yep.
And
I gripped the
Poly.
poly. Stun the poly.
Drop druid.
Train this mage all game. And look for
Ulti
druid
time.
swaps if he's in a bad
Crusade.
spot.
Balance druid.
Poly.
okay, you sacked. I'll get a poly.
Ice block.
Hit the druid.
I'm on druid.
Go back mage as soon as he's out of block.
Yep.
Handed
Kick him
protection.
across.
I'm stun full. You need her?
Crusade.
Got him.
Nice.
Alright, so Pally, and then in this game, when your team is just cranking somebody like that, those are the moments when you
Divine
You know,
shield.
can push for like a Hodge blind on the druid. The problem is you're winning the game without doing that. So do you want to put yourself in a position where you could get CC'd and have to trade a cooldown where you guys are cranking anyways? That's like the judgment decision you have to make.
Yeah.
But if you're cranking like that, you get that first ice block and you swap the druid so he doesn't get able to get full hots on him. As soon as that guy comes out of that block, you can be ready to Hodge blind. Be like, okay, like off the druid. I'll Hodge into blind. Go mage, and you can make those calls too when you have the CC and you see that they can like set up some pressure on somebody like that.
Good stuff.
Yeah, I mean, this is just it's the hardest game to get good at. It's so much going on. It's not just your like. If you do one thing perfect, you're still not gonna get high rated. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
you have to like get good at everything at the same time. Like your rotation has to be good. Your CC has to be good. Your communication has to be good. Your positioning has to be good. You have to know all these abilities other people press. To know their defensives and when to swap off. And then eventually, you guys are gonna get high enough to where you're gonna have games where you felt like you did everything right and you lost because you're and the other healers have mana. So that now, like eventually, you're gonna have to start looking for opportunities like there when you fight a team that isn't gonna die like that, where you're fighting an Ardruid who's gonna be going for drinks, but you have that mage on the back foot. You need to be looking for drinks. Like you have their team pushed against their pillar, you run away, you get a drink. You tell your team, hey, I'm drinking, stay safe.
All right. Fucking Og.
Try to go DK here as much, or AUG as much as you can. Go AUG as much as you can and CC that DK.
Renewing
Use
blaze.
Diamond Ice on his A-bomb limb if you can.
I don't have
Fine,
it.
Scatter's fine. Scatter's fine. Scatter's fine. Scatter roots are just as good.
Renewing blaze. Guardian spirit. Power infusion.
You know,
Sound healer.
His fly's gonna come here. Get ready to trade.
I
You're
think.
killer?
Tip scales.
Good zone. Good zone. Stay in the zone. That's fine. If you line, you're fine.
Obsidian scales.
Or penance? Oh, you canceled it.
weird. I'm trading.
Sleepwalk. Success.
Back to you.
Apotheosis.
I don't know why I'm out here in the open.
Shit, DK again.
Yep. For now. Back on Og.
How'd just DK? How'd just DK go AUG?
Success.
I'm charmed.
Sleep
I
mind
don't
control.
have to be.
You see how the DK walked behind a pillar and is briefly across the map? That's when you want to look for like a hodge like
Renewing
that.
blaze. Blistering scales.
Hunter, try to use Trank Shot. Use Trank Shot on the AUG. Use the Trank Shot off cooldown on this AUG.
Bounce Og.
Here's going up. Got Holy Lock.
Sleepwalk.
Popping you.
Obsidian scales. Guardian spirit.
Use Trank Shot.
Obsidian scales.
Blind healer.
Act bubble. Oh my god.
Get him,
Blistering
Deed.
scales.
Stunning Og.
Chef you there?
Stun.
Evil Warrior going out.
Renewing scales.
Evil Warrior, whatever it's called.
Power infusion.
Wall again.
No, stay.
Blistering
Popping A-bomb. Silence healer.
Tip
I need help, I need help, I
I
need help, I
zone.
need help.
Stay in the zone.
Apotheosis.
Stunning.
Renewing blaze.
Line just the DK here. Pick one DPS to
Guardian
line. If they're
Blaze.
both chasing you, pick just one to line.
Sleepwalk. Success.
We're
Renewing
winning on
blaze.
mana hard.
You guys win very soon if you stay safe. Someone needs to make sure they have a peel for the next go on the pally if they do one. Maybe hold a scatter or something here. Good Hodge. Right here with that freedom, I would have liked to see you cross the map. Get away from all this. They want to kill you, right?
Blistering
There you go.
scales.
Make them have to cross or use a grip to get to you. And now your healer's across the map, guys, so don't stay behind that pillar.
Obsidian
I have
scales.
stun. Stunning. Big
Okay.
APOC.
Obsidian scales. Obsidian scales.
Same thing here. When they move the fight to you, use a Hodge, use a blind, cross the map back again. But you're good right now.
Renewing
Back to
blaze.
you.
Bounce healer.
Renewing
this all-
blaze. Blistering scales.
There you
Guardian
go, cross the
spirit.
map.
Huge damage.
Throw door up.
You're a little far, your
Alright,
pally's across the map again. Just
Grip that.
don't go behind any pillars right now.
I'm gonna use Summer Nader. Searing the DK. Got Holy Lock.
Got him.
So you see what I'm saying about like using, like crossing the map when
Yes, yeah.
their only time that you were scared of losing this game is the 2 times that they went you. Got good goes on you. And make their whole team have to cross the map if they want to get to you. Don't allow yourself to just get put into a fear by the priest, into a stun, into a blind, into a fly. Also, you can try this. Look, if you look it up on Curse, it's called I don't use it myself, but I see other people use it. It's called Sweepy Boops. Just look up Sweepy Boop Arena Helper.
What?
It displays like it'll display instead of a triangle and stuff, it'll display like a big. I think it'll display like a big DK symbol above the DK and a big Hunter symbol above the Hunter, and then you can do it for the enemy team too. So it'll show like 2 DPS symbols and like a healer symbol on the enemy team. So it might make it easier to keep track of everyone, but maybe test that out another time because it changes the way the nameplates look. So you can set it up too, though. You can make it how big you want it to be. I think the problem is I just don't know if you can test it outside of Arena. Your own team might work though. You might be able to see theirs.
We'll see what it looks like this game.
I think
that's my biggest issue is just because I like.
You queued for a solo shuffle. Don't take
Oh.
the queue.
You right.
Yeah, we're not here for you, Heretic. It's us. Holy.
You might have to enable it. I think there's a setting. Did you? I don't know if you downloaded it yet or not too, but
I did, yeah.
scroll all the way down. All right, go to interface, nameplates, interface nameplates. Check larger nameplates for one. That'll make it easier for you to see other stuff. Okay, and then friendly player nameplates. Check that. There you go. Now you can check that option to only be shown in combat as well, so that when you're in like Valdrakken, you don't see everyone's symbol above their head. And now open the interface options, and you can make that bigger if you want to. You think that'll help you a little bit?
Yeah, let's see how this game goes, and then there.
I think the enemy team is going to have them on them as well, but it might help you see them a little bit easier.
Yeah, I might turn off a friendly because I don't feel like. Well, no, it's the friendly that I'm having an issue. I might not need it for the enemy team, is what I actually.
Yeah, you can turn it off for the enemy team as well. Should be under that. Under nameplates. I think okay. Nope, you have to keep it on. I think the way you turn it off is in the options, but you have to turn off the enemy nameplates to turn off the icons.
Oh, I don't want that. I'll figure it out.
Yeah, so I think that's the problem with it. Okay, you don't have.
Oh, and it's got the 1, 2, 3. Fuck yeah, dude.
Crusade mind games.
Go Pally, I guess?
Alright, yep.
Power infusion.
Alright, this is a Destro lock, so I would go Destro lock the whole game here, guys.
Go
Alright,
around the
I'm on
pillar,
there.
clicks. Back to you.
Trap Dealer?
Guardian Spirit.
Freedom.
Dark Pact. Holy Ward. About the Earth. Fear.
I'm Sunful, Naris you. Heal. Blinded.
Lock wall.
Swap, trinket.
Freedom. Holy Ward.
Hit chaos.
Crusade. Fear. Success. Fear. Success. Dark Pact. Guardian Spirit.
Pick
Back
healer.
in you, Manor. Reset.
Hand of
Trapping
Protection.
healer. I don't fucking have it.
I silence healer.
Tears of Deliverance.
Mind games.
Trap healer.
Big damn on.
Crusade.
Nice.
Failure. That was a good chance to let me try.
So one thing here, when you fight like a better shadow play, they're gonna be getting these crazy CC chains on you. And Pally, in the opener, you had really good positioning. You were completely away from their team. And what happened is your guys pushed in. I don't think maybe they didn't push in far, but maybe they could have positioned where they can still hit him, but be closer to you.
Mm-hmm.
What happened was you got forced to like kind of running into the middle of all that and running to that other pillar. Use your words like, you can like say like, yo, I'm far, you're far, Hunter, you're far. You know, say like, hey, do you see me? Do you see me? Like maybe he's safe and he wants to push for damage, but he knows to check back in with you after he gets off. Maybe he's pushing for a trap real quick. Just say like, hey, like, do you see me? Do you see me? Stuff like that, so that like maybe he just wants to push in for trap, disengage back. You want to make sure he knows that he's getting too far, that he's not going to get healed, because like, you know, you don't want them to get so far and like get hodged on a pillar, you get coiled or feared 40 yards away. Now you're trading a bubble just to get in range to heal him, and like,
Yeah.
he might panic debt. So just stuff like letting them know that they're getting too far from you, so that you can play that super safe positioning where you're just chilling back healing while they're killing a Destro lock without getting CC'd, without having to push up to get a heal.
Gotcha.
Right. Nanner, let's go warrior here. I'll grip his charges.
So the problem with this comp, the biggest thing is that they have so many cooldowns that you can't go through. You can't go through parry. If you don't purge the bop, you can't go through bop. If he cocoons, you can't go through cocoon. So you want to be going that warrior as much as you can to keep him off of the hunter.
Mm-hmm.
And then swapping the ret only on those cooldowns. The ret is a good person to swap if he sacks as well, but other than that, make sure you're staying on the warrior and just CC the monk.
Sound reflection. Freedom.
Finding these two.
Die by the sword.
I'm crossing the
Okay.
map. I'm over here. Come towards me. Got it.
I'm
Sound
going
reflection. Sweeping
I'm blind all
strikes.
this.
Freedom.
I think it is.
Back
a
on
good
warrior.
favor.
Vengeance in hand.
Disarmed.
Full stun. It's you, Nanner.
Very blade storm. Blade storm.
And cap. I'm gonna pop you out of this. Popping you.
Sound
back to the pillar.
reflection.
Trap healer?
Zone. Any bubbles.
I had a bubble, so I'm gonna be a little bit vulnerable.
Very mortal strike. Freedom.
I'm blinded back here behind the pillar.
Crusade.
Popping you. Gonna come me.
Defense stance. Sound reflection.
You have zone for the pally?
No.
Sweeping strikes.
I blinded all.
There's lay on hands.
Very mortal strike.
Try to get distance again if you can. Your next
Freedom. Sound
away.
reflection.
Go to the far pillar.
Hey, keep coming to me, guys.
Just
Die
do
by the
laps. Call
sword.
for your team to just do laps. We need to do laps here to win. Whole team just does laps. Kites the whole team. Kites the Fistweaver.
Full stun on me.
Blade
Big laps
storm.
around this whole arena.
Very mortal strike.
Feel for the
Blade
pally.
storm.
Feel for the pally. So yeah, with that game,
Sweeping
you're getting
strike.
cracked like
Vengeance
this, call
shield.
for laps. Just start running. That's going to be your win condition into a ton of comps. Making people chase you if they want to hit you. You guys keep your damage up. You guys both have pretty good ranges. Keep your damage up while people chase you. And then Pally, communicate. Like, okay, the first go they got your trinket or something. The next go they got your bubble. You have nothing to save yourself, so call for it. Like, okay, this next go I'm gonna need help. Like, I need help on this next go. DK knows to save zone for you. Hunter saves a scatter for you. Hunter, you're not like you're the target, but the Pally is the one who's most in trouble dying at this point in the game. Run in there, use a bursting shot on the Hodge. Like, he gets Hodge, the Monk's on him, the Warrior's on him, the Ret's on him. Run in there, bursting shot, drop a tar trap, drop a regular trap. Use a scatter. DK, they Hodge, immediately grip someone off. Like, the second he Hodges, don't just use that stuff. When you're down on defensives, you gotta start saving those buttons for heal. So
Okay.
rip into a double blind, like have something. Say like I like, and then call it out. Like, respond to it. Like, I'll scatter this next Hodge. I'll hold scatter for Hodge. I have grip for you. I have grip blind on this next Hodge. You know the Hodge is coming every 30 seconds or leg sweep. Like, call out what you have. I'll grip blind this next one. I'll hold it. Scatter this next one. Stuff like that. Alright, guys, I'm gonna take off. Good luck. I mean, I'm already seeing improvement in like the communication. Like, that stuff helps each other out. Knowing what each person can do, calling like, hey, I'm running to this next pillar. Guys, let's take laps. Let's run away from this warrior. Stuff like that. It's gonna go far.
Appreciate you
Yeah,
coming in, man.
thank
There was
you
a
so
ton
much
of
for
help.
everything. That was awesome.
Good luck,
Thank
bros.
you so much.
Peace.
Have a good night.
Peace.
Peace.